Hey, so I'm waiting for a friend. I'm going to be meeting up with her soon, and I just thought I would do an entry for this week's blog, and it's all right. That's the title of it. And it just talks about celebrating your individuality, celebrating your own opinion, celebrating the fact that you are not cookie cutter to anyone around you, regardless if that be family or friends or work. It's okay to step out and have your own opinion, your own ideas, as long as you're living your life in the healthiest way possible for you, the most beneficial way possible for you. What's the big deal? And it's something that we have to have a conversation about, because it just seems like a lot of people are more comfortable with uniformity around them. It's the differences that kind of make people uncomfortable. But that's not your responsibility. It's not your responsibility to make people comfortable with the fact that you're gay or transgender, or make people comfortable if you're someone who has a few extra pounds or has a few less pounds, or someone that likes to color their hair purple or blue or highlights to cover up the gray. It's whatever you're comfortable with. As long as you're okay, what's the big deal? And that's kind of the fight behind this this entry. You know, I have a lot of people in my life that go out of their way to tell me exactly how I should be living and exactly what I should be doing. And at this point in my life, I should be married, and I should have 2 or 3 kids. And why don't I have pets? You know, well, I have extreme allergies. You know, and I'll usually have some people who also ask me, why are you so quiet? And my question, because I've kind of over the years developed this very sick, dark sense of humor, it's usually, why are you so loud? If you have the right to ask me if I'm being so quiet or I'm being so introverted, which I absolutely am, then I have a right to question your extroversion as well. And when people get it thrown back to them, they start to feel their own poison, and they knock it off. And sometimes you just kind of nudge people a little bit and say, excuse me, I'm an adult, I handle my business, and this is how I am, and I'm okay. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sometimes those individuals in our lives that try to impose their opinion or their viewpoints on us want everyone to be the same. It's not so much about you experiencing their happiness. It's not so much about you seeing things their way. It's more about them feeling comfortable with what's going on around them. It's their comfort level. They don't like different. They don't like difference, because that makes them question whatever is going on with them. And so you can either have a full-fledged debate with them, which is probably going to get nowhere, because if they're that passionate, if they're that kind of closed off, you may have a very hard time trying to, at the very least, have them see that it's okay for you to have a different opinion or a way of life, or what you eat, or what you think, or where you work. Whatever it is, it's going to be an uphill battle. And sometimes you just got to be able to say, okay, you're okay, you're alright, you're in a healthy place, you got a roof over your head, you got food on the table, we're good. We're good. We really are good. And you go about your way, and you let them go about theirs, because at the end of the day, if you are okay, and if you are in a place where you're healthy, and you're working on it, whatever your thing is, let yourself be, let them be, and just keep on trucking, keep on trying. We're all trying to figure something out. We're all trying to improve something about ourselves, whether it be physical, financial, mental, emotional. Employment is a big one. No comment. We're all trying to work on something about ourselves that we want to improve. And along the way, we will come into contact with people who have a difference of opinion. I say learn from them. Try to see things from their point of view. You don't have to apply it to you, it's like, oh, I learned something. I never thought I would see things that way. And just move on. You know, there's an opportunity there to learn something new, or learn from someone new, or see something different that you didn't know about. And if it's not for you, it doesn't apply to you, keep it going. You've got a lot of stuff to work on, as you already know, as I already know for myself. And that's why I titled the blog entry the way that I did, because it's alright. We're good. I think it was Samuel L. Jackson that said, you know, we're good. You may never see me again, but we're good. And that's, sometimes you gotta do that. You just gotta walk away, because if you stay in that fight, it's gonna wear you down. It's going to get very testing. It's not the challenge that you're afraid of. It's the lack of peace that you're gonna struggle with. And you deserve to have some peace. We all do. At the end of the day, life presents enough for you, you know, to be going out there and looking for trouble, looking for more arguments, gratuitously. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. You've got enough on your plate. Trust me. I have my plate overfloweth, and that's me always running in the opposite direction of drama and problems and politics and insanity. So imagine if I was actually looking for it. Oh, I would never sleep. I would never rest. I would never have a life. But anyway, warning, I'm really bad at this whole video editing thing. I'm trying to get used to it, but it's really weird just talking to a camera. I'm expecting someone to talk back, and that's not happening. So I'm just like, well, who am I talking to? What's going on here? It's gonna take me a really long time to get used to this, so until then, we're kind of in on this together, aren't we? Putting the link to the blog in the bio below. If you have any subjects, any topics you want me to talk about, put that in your comments. I would love to hear from you. Click like, subscribe, keep in touch. Let me know what's going on and what you think of the blog entries. I'll be talking to you soon, and don't forget to show yourself some self-love. Take care now. Bye-bye.